was my name up in lights. I said, God, somebody's made a mistake. But there it was, in lights. And I sat there and said, remember, you're not a star. Yet there it was up in lights. You've got to love yourself first. You've got to be okay on your own before you can be okay with somebody else. If you kiss on the first date and it's not right, then there will be no second date. Sometimes it's better to hold out and not kiss for a long time. I am a strong believer in kissing being very intimate, and the minute you kiss, the floodgates open for everything else. People assume I'm out there having this great life, but money doesn't erase the pain. When you're young you barrel through life, making choices without thinking of repercussions. A few years down the line, you wake up in a certain place and wonder how the hell you got there. I can only speak for myself, and hope people hear my words and see me on television speaking for myself. And, hopefully, they'll be able to make their own judgment. And at the end of the day, I just want my work to speak for itself. There are certain people that are marked for death. I have my little list of those that treated me unfairly. When I am wrong, I will learn the lesson and move on to face other challenges. For me, that's what creating your own life is. Doing your best work while being your best self. My parents wanted me to be a lawyer, but I don't think I would have been very happy. I'd be in front of the jury singing. It's a real roller coaster ride. If you're lucky to have longevity in this business, you have to be able to ride those waves. You have to come in and be that character when you walk into the room. That's what one of my first acting teachers taught me. You know, don't go in there being Jennifer and then expect to flip and change, because they're not going to have that imagination. You've got to do things that make you happy. As women, we tend to give away a lot. We take care of a lot of people, and we can't forget to take care of ourselves. There's no way in the world that just because women turn the number 40, they're anything less than amazing. That's crazy. If anything, you're even more amazing. I have my own high standards for what I want in a partner and how I want to be treated. I bring a lot to the table. I'm not talking about material things, but what I have to offer as a person, love and loyalty and all the things that make a good relationship. I seriously feel like the best days are ahead, and I like the idea of getting to do everything I did before but with more knowledge, experience, and street smarts. There's a certain love, appreciation, and gratitude that you have at 40 that you don't have when you're younger, and it makes every accomplishment feel so much better. Oh my God, my girlfriends are everything to me. They celebrate with you, they cry with you, they hold you when you need to be held. They laugh with you, they're mean with you. They're always there, and it's just a priceless thing to have. If anyone can figure out how to balance my celebrity and my dual careers in music and film, it's me. I don't feel frightened, I feel challenged. And I never ask what I'm doing the next day. I don't want to know what I'm doing tomorrow. It's much too overwhelming. So I just go day by day, without knowing. I always joke about letting the haters motivate you. Everybody has that in their life, people who doubt them or make them feel less than they are. It just takes faith and belief in yourself, and you've got to dig deep into that. That has to come from you, nobody's going to give you that. I'd be stupid not to take into consideration that there are certain things people will not consider me for because my name is Lopez. And I know I can do any kind of role. I don't want anybody to say, oh, she can't pull this off. So those are barriers that you have to overcome. I am a lover. And with my kids I am even softer. I realize with my son, I have to sometimes be tough, especially now when he's pushing boundaries. With my daughter, I can get a little stern with her and she pretty much will listen. When I was young, I was just about hard work. But as I got older, I did experience anxiety, doubt, judgment, and it's so easy to lose yourself for a second. I've always had a huge fear of dying or becoming ill. The thing I'm most afraid of, though, is being alone, which I think a lot of performers fear. It's why we seek the limelight, so we're not alone, we're adored, we're loved, so people want to be around us. The fear of being alone drives my life. I just knew that was what I wanted to do. I was going to perform as a singer, I was going to perform as a dancer, and I was, going to do movies and be an actress. I was going to do it or die trying. That's what my life was. People equate sexy with promiscuous. They think that because I'm shaped this way, I must be scandalous, like running around and bringing men into my hotel room. But it's just the opposite. Maybe I was just born in the wrong time, but I love all things romantic. Puffy understands that. For my last birthday, he covered my hotel room floor with rose petals and had flowers and candles all over the room. I love the last album, and it was 100% me. But this is like me 2 years later, who understands a little bit more about music and understands a little bit more about making an album. I wrote a lot more.